Curious about spirituality? Wondering the difference between spirituality and religion? Today, we're diving into a basic introduction to spirituality. Spirituality is very personal and can mean different things to different people, so instead of telling you what spirituality is, I'll share what it means for me. Whether you're spiritually curious or well on your own spiritual path, there's something for everyone. Let's embark on this journey together. There's a quote that I love that sums up my view of spirituality quite nicely, which is, "We are not humans having a spiritual experience, we are spiritual beings having a human experience." Now let me tell you a little story. Imagine a distant future where humans now live on a number of far-off planets within thriving societies. You're born on Lumina, an Earth-like planet with one critical difference. It lacks Earth's life-sustaining atmosphere. Luckily, generations ago, humans engineered intelligent, permanent suits that allow us to survive in this environment. From birth, you're put into a smart suit that's tailored to you. It grows, it adapts, and it even heals itself, but you only receive one in your lifetime. These suits define how you interact with your environment on Lumina, shaping your entire existence. Over time, people have become so intertwined with their suits that they identify more with them than their true selves, forgetting their original forms beneath the synthetic layers. The story of Lumina to me highlights the notion of us being spiritual beings having that human experience. Many spiritual teachings talk about our true selves not being our physical bodies or our thoughts, but something underneath it all. Just like those on Lumina, we've forgotten who we really are and have mostly been associating with our bodies or thoughts that we use to interact with the world around us. So what does spirituality mean to me? Let's start with what I believe it isn't. To me, it's not about dogmas or religious rules. You don't need to follow any specific rules, rituals, or beliefs. It's all about what resonates with you. I would say it's about connecting with something greater than ourselves, whether you call that the universe, divine energy, God, consciousness, or something completely different. I believe it's about seeking purpose, meaning, and inner peace, connecting to something greater that's inside all of us. In essence, spirituality is about seeking connection and understanding beyond the physical world. Eckhart Tolle's book, The Power of Now, really helped me understand this way of thinking. He calls our true selves the witness, the thing that is looking out of our eyes right now, the thing that hears your thoughts. If you sing a song in your head, the witness would be the part of you that hears it. Becoming spiritual is often referred to as a spiritual awakening. It's like waking up and realizing that there may be more to reality than meets the eye. Think of it like waking up from a stressful dream and realizing that you've been in your safe, warm bed the whole time. One of the most interesting things to me is to think about what our reality really is. Some people believe that our entire reality is something like God or the universe having a dream. Others think that it's consciousness itself experiencing different lives and perspectives to understand who or what it truly is. Some spiritual theories say that this reality is an illusion or a hologram. From what I understand, there are two schools of thought here. One is that our reality is a hologram or a simulation created by more intelligent beings, think the Matrix. The other is that the real reality is a single expression of consciousness, that the entire universe, God or divine energy, all of us, everything is all one thing, that expression of consciousness. I like to think of it in the way that I'm not a separate thing from the universe. I'm part of the universe. Together, we are one thing. You could call this non-duality or the illusion of separation. It's like a thought experiment of what it would be like to be separated from that oneness. Think about a situation you've played out in your mind, one of those what would have happened if situations. For example, let's say you were imagining a conversation in your head, one that hasn't happened yet, or maybe happened differently in real life. So you see this conversation playing out in your mind. In that moment, you created a whole world in your mind in which that situation existed the way you imagined it. The illusion of separation is like that. Our reality is that created world, and the situation it's playing out is what if everything wasn't one thing, but separate? For a bit of a taste of this, I have a short video on non-duality you can check out. I'll link it in the description, but let me know if you'd like me to do a deeper dive on that in a future video. I want to take a second and share my thoughts on religion versus spirituality. I don't think of spirituality as a religion. I think you can be religious and spiritual, and I think you can also be spiritual and non-religious. At its very core, I would say most religions often seek to connect with something greater, whether that's God or another notion of a divine. But to me, where spirituality diverges is that it doesn't require specific doctrines or rituals. It's all about your personal connection with something greater, however you choose to define it. It's kind of the thought of there's something more going on here, but with a kind of you figure it out vibe, meaning there's no rules you have to follow, no text or beliefs that is the single source of truth. It's more about going inside yourself and discovering what that means. Within spirituality, I would say it's about the journey itself. not which path you take or rules you do or don't follow. I tend to refer to God when speaking about spirituality, but I don't necessarily mean it in the religious God figure, more divine energy. It's kind of the name for the creative spark of the universe for me. So that's it for this one. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to hit the like button and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Was it helpful to understand a bit more about the foundations of spirituality? Did I miss something? Where are you on your spiritual journey? In the next video, I'll be talking about some spiritual practices that can help get you on the path of spirituality, from meditation to yoga to psychedelics. So click through to that one if it's out already. Otherwise, make sure you're subscribed and hit the bell so you don't miss it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.